guys, welcome back to round number 8? 7 now?
Yep.
We are 2/3 of the way through our One Piece Melbourne event. Just going to quickly read through some of these comments while we are waiting for the players to set up. There is a judge at the table. There absolutely is a judge watching the stream table. I made the comment in the break that shouldn't have been allowed. If you out combo, it should be your own. It could be done on purpose to out combo, to be quite honest. But if it happens, it happens. You shouldn't be able to obviously take that back, and it is what it is. The game is done now. That player is now 6-0. The Kaido player is now 5-1. So we're going to move on to the 2 new decks. And it looks like we've got Chiu versus Jimmy on table 1. Jumping into it now, it looks like we have Zoro. I can't see Chiu's leader, but I'm sure it will be back with us shortly. But yeah, a couple of question marks. Obviously, we're going to make sure that does get circulated around and people are aware of what is actually going on. Because it's not even that it's the stream table; it's more that it's the undefeated table, especially going into round 6, where one player will go 6-0. We need to be on top of it. So, looks like we got Edward versus Zoro. And what are we looking at here? Choose list. Okay, it is not playing the... Okay, so this is not playing the Moby Dick version. This is the non-Moby Dick version for Newgate, which is Choose list. And Zoro is actually not running... Oh, it is running the Newgate list. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right. The timer has started now. It looks like we're going to do the old mulligan. I'm not sure who actually got to choose to go first, but we're probably going to see very, very quickly. So yeah, not running Moby Dick, not running the I Love You package on Whitebeard, but again, you know, knowing that both of these players are currently 6-0, if you're Whitebeard, you probably want to go second. It just depends on who did the dice roll. Got the anime mat, the anime sleeves.
That's a good work call.
That's all right. Welcome back, son.
Sorry, bro.
We're just getting into the next game now.
True. Yeah.
And it looks like, wow, Whitebeard is actually going to go first. So this is the biggest feels bad. Zoro.
Zoro, yeah, cool.
You have to put one don down, and then you just instantly end up taking a life. So you're pretty much at the same point as your opponent.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Wow, I didn't even think you didn't even get the value out. Like,
you don't get nothing.
Cards, yeah.
You don't get nothing.
You're literally at the same as your opponent. Yeah. Wow.
Sorry, going to play the Nami though for 1. Looking at top 5, a couple of options to choose from now. Jimmy's just going to figure out which one to go, and it's the Rush Zoro.
Yep.
Always good. Yeah. You can't really go down with it, and then there you go. He's going to play the Gordon for the other one, and then he's going to go straight past to the opponent. So Gordon, I believe, is the activate main where you get to neg something 3k.
Correct. Yes. Yeah, because then I think
value
targets for like Robins and stuff like that, man. But this is the other thing, like he knows that there's Zoro Rush in your hand now. It's like, oh yeah, it's not a maybe. Like he knows it's there. It's like
correct.
You know, it's like
correct. You're expecting it, but I mean, you're always expecting it from a Luffy player anyway, right?
Or a horror player, yeah. Red player, really. Yeah.
So Chiu with 4 now. Going to be interesting to see. This is always the weird time when you're playing Whitebeard.
At 4 live.
Oh, and even in that instead, it looks like that Chiu just passed with 4 open. Swung with leader, 6k, and left the rest of the don open. 3.
3 don,
3 left open. Sorry. And yeah, Jimmy just swinging with lead for 6, putting that 1 don, and then playing the 3-cost Zoro Rush. That's another 6k.
Yeah, because the buffet.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Chiu has to get rid of the Brook, which is a natural 2k combo.
Even Jozo's a 2k as well.
Oh, there you go.
Jozo's a 2k, yeah, bro.
When it rains, it pours here.
Yeah, bad, man.
You know, Chiu going first.
Yep.
Getting rid of 2 2ks.
Yep. And that's probably, I probably wouldn't run Sanji, I don't think. But it looks like he's got I haven't seen the deck list for this one, so I was gone for a minute. But it looks more like a Strawbeard list, because I can see the Robins in his hand.
Yeah, it's not running Moby Dick, and it's not running I Love Yous either, the event. And
so you just kind of deal with it, I suppose.
In my original build, I didn't actually run the I Love You event either.
I tried it when the set first dropped, and then I wasn't huge.
I agree. I wasn't really a big fan of it, but again, there's so many different variants that you can do. And just deciding, obviously, there you go. It's a 2K. Start. Yeah, it is a very rough K. Rough start. So 7 on Whitebeard, tapping 3 for the Nico Robin.
Fantastic.
And then probably going to pass there, taking the life. Yeah, that's it.
And the obvious thing is just to deal with the Gordon next turn, right? Like, you just pop it off, so it's not going to like ruin you in the late game. But is there, outside of the Robins, is there much that Red Zoro has that will like pop low characters, like low power characters?
Well, I mean, you've got like Jet Pistol, and then if you do run the Edward Newgate, it's a natural 3K pop-up, but that's obviously very, very late, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, your Nico Robin is quite strong to deal with a lot of the board presence in red.
Yep.
As you see the point guard coming out. But if it's able to stick, it is a very, very strong card, the Nico Robin.
Yeah, for sure. But I think we discussed it earlier. Like, it 3 cost just isn't that great anymore. Like, Cody kills
it is, yeah.
Like, so many things rest that'll balance it. Like 3 costs. Yeah. Depending on the matchup, obviously.
Of course,
yeah.
And that's the thing with these games now. You know, it's a best of one. You lose, you win. But it's more so you can't sideboard.
Yeah, that's it.
I think it's part of play with what you got, right? Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's why Red can be more prominent, and I think that's why we're not seeing Red do as well as it does in Swiss in Top Card, because like they have those 3 games that level out a little bit.
Yeah, correct. And Jimmy's just going to obviously play the King Do and then pass turn there. So the board is looking pretty scary. Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Chiu using the ace to neg 3K off two bodies.
Right on.
And then swinging the Nico Robin. But the Nico Robin...
Into the Zoro, man.
Yeah, it doesn't actually get the Don buff where it can KO something.
That would have been huge, man.
Yeah, but you have to pay 7.
Yeah.
So now Nico Robin swinging into the Zoro.
Another reason why it's kind of rough that it's gone first, right? Like, didn't have that extra
Exactly. Exactly. So I think Nico Robin is just going to swing 4 into 2.
Yeah. Still a bit of a commit. Like,
it is. That's probably all you can do, and then 6K into your Zoro lead, because Chiu is going to go down to 2 life now after this turn.
Correct. And Jimmy's still looking at 4 or 5.
4 if Jimmy decides to combo out of this Whitebeard swing.
But it's not like 6K, right?
3 if you don't. So we're about to find out.
I think the situation, like, it's okay to take the damage. Like, there's going to be, like, 3 swings. I don't know, I think it's still safe for the next turn, you know? Like, unless he plays another... Oh, Ace has Rush. Sorry.
Ace has Rush.
My mistake, sorry. Take that back, I'm bad. But, yeah.
Yeah, the board is looking nice for Chiu, but it ends up being into a point where how much can you do now? Like, if...
So what was the vanilla that Jimmy played?
King Do, yeah.
Is the like
5/7.
5/7, yeah, cool. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, sweet.
Just good value. Some of those vanillas, like, they do fit in. Like, even Kaido players used to play I can't remember the name of it now, but
the same kind of thing as 7.
Yeah, it was a 5/7 or a 6/8 or something like that. It was just value to put those on the board. They're so hard to get rid of.
Yeah.
Now that Black obviously has like the combo, the cost reduction.
Yeah, that's a little bit different for sure.
It is different now. You don't see it as much, obviously. But there you go. I'm just going to put 1 Don underneath the Zoro.
And just swing.
Going to be able to put 1 under Gordon, then swing for 4 at the Nico Robin. Bottom deck the Gordon, and then neg 3K off the Zoro, off the Ace, and now Ace is 4K.
That's huge.
Controlling the board.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, Whitebeard is going to be able to neg itself down,
the
right?
other thing is now he's only used now it's
Minimal resources.
Yeah, it's 3 Dons used so far.
Yep.
And that makes
Nami
sense.
comes online,
Yep,
she's 4K.
that's it. Yeah, bad. Made some picture card for sure. That's a Frankie. It looks like a vanilla Frankie gone.
Yep.
And then he goes another
6K into 4. Yep.
You're not
gone.
gonna, yeah, it's 2 extra.
And then
cards you're
Kingu
losing,
to
right?
swing into the lead now for 7. I mean,
and not having the Moby Dick, that feels so like swinging. Like you want to put pressure onto them after that.
absolutely,
Right? Yeah,
absolutely. And don't forget, Jimmy doesn't know what variant of Whitebeard.
I mean, neither do we.
I mean, I do, but it's like,
yeah, we got
you
an
know.
idea of what's happening. For sure.
Chiu not looking too healthy now. Like 6 cards in hand. Just took that last
One thing
the
that Whitebeard
second
we've just
last
seen
life.
now. Yeah. But he has a 10 drop in his hand. But he goes to 9 this turn, correct?
I went first, so yeah.
9. So is it the Whitebeard's 9 cost or is it 10 cost?
What's up? 9 for Whitebeard.
Yeah. Again, it's just popped he's just
So
created-
Jimmy plays the Nico Robin, plays the Chopper Blocker, and then plays another Gordon.
That's crazy, man.
That's value town.
That's nuts.
If you're
and especially like whatever he plays next turn, and Robin's when you attach 1 Don to Robin, and you get rid of Gordon, that's that done. Like
Almost done. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it KOs like the 3K.
Yeah, so anything
Gordon
that's-
reduces 3K. So anything that's 6 or less.
Yeah, he's done. Yeah. That's wild. Wow.
But yeah, if you're Chiu right here, you're staring down the barrel. If you're going to take that last life.
Yeah.
Unless you play the 9 cost Newgate now.
Well, then you tap down.
But
and you have to
then
deal
you're
with
tapped
this.
out.
Yeah. Yep.
Your leader's 8K for a turn. Your opponent
yeah.
has, the King Do that's going to go to 8. Nico Robin, you'll put a couple on anyway.
Can Gordon do just characters, correct?
Correct, yeah. It doesn't do it on a leader, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be crazy, boss, today.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, could you imagine?
For one,
Yeah, for
it
one.
would
Yeah,
it would be a bit too broken.
I just dream big, You
just hope that the game does break itself, man. 4 cards in Jimmy's hand. Obviously, that's because he just played
a whole bunch.
3 cards.
Yeah.
Right? What was that 7? Plays 3 cards. But yeah, if you Chiu here, you're really thinking of like how do you deal with this?
I think you have to deal with some of the board. You have to deal with like those even the Nami, like even its own 2K. Like it's
true. If you play some things on the board to deal with the board, though, all of a sudden you take that last life at the end of your turn. You're staring down Nico, Robin, King Do, and even a leader. Let's say those 3 cards are the only ones that are gone, still left, right?
And that's without even assuming there's like a Zoro rush.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
People are starting to learn the matchups and what to do and how to deal with it.
Correct,
like Whitebeard's this big scary monster. 6 life, 6K power. You're telling me I need to attach the swing in every time?
Yeah,
but then it's like, but then it's like, oh, actually, if I deal with your board, you'll neg yourself anyway. I don't need to do that to you.
That's true, yeah.
Right? So Jimmy's just going in and just like, oh yeah, I'll play this, I'll play that. Leader swings for AK, pop the chopper. Right?
Yeah, true.
Who cares?
Yeah, that's it. See you later, Chopper. And now he's just got this amazing board because Gordon's a 2K as well. So you slap 3. Like,
it's hard because leader is now 8K.
This is
right.
It's a bit of
Newgate.
Okay.
It is a big swing to go into.
Yeah.
But do you care if you're Jimmy? No.
No, Jimmy's still got 2 life. Like worst case scenario, he sees another ace.
Yep.
Right. That you could just swing big with. Like your leader for the turn, or swing big with.
If you're Jimmy, I feel like you play. If you've got a blocker, it gets pumped by Newgate. Actually, this is actually a little bit more scary than I initially thought. Now that I'm looking at it, because if Jimmy does play a blocker to defend next turn, Chiu will pop it.
What I'm saying is that he's only got 2. Swing the King Do.
The King Do is 7.
Yeah, 100%.
So you do need to attach a Don here. Actually, you don't even need to.
17K. Yeah, true. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's the kind of thinking we like. Just go nuts into it.
I mean, it's hard because
you don't know what's in his hand. I think we can see in his hand he's got. Oh no, he's still got the 1 life. So
the ideal situation here is Jimmy to play their own Newgate.
Yep.
Bring their leader to 7.
Yeah, true.
And then
just kick it for a turn
and just like swing King Do with 1 on top of it.
Yep.
To try and get a card out of Chiu's hand because. We're going to see it now. So it's on 6. King Do is now 8.
Okay, so
1 card out of hand is still valuable.
Yep, I agree. Especially
leaving 9 Don.
Yep.
Possibility for a Newgate.
So he's got, I think I see ace in there, but he's only about like 4 or 5 cards in his hand.
Yeah. Gets rid of his star.
Yep.
Here's a 9.
Yep.
I think this is the right play.
Yeah, there's.
Although
there we
this
go,
is where it makes it even worse. If Jimmy played the Newgate. Oh, actually, no, sorry. Now he's swinging with lead. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
With the Newgate buff, yeah.
Now it's 8. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, he didn't actually swing with
I think in this situation,
this is the right play.
I think in this situation, Chiu just takes the life and gets the card to his hand. And has a resource next turn. No, you don't think so? No.
If you do that and you leave yourself unvulnerable, like going for lethal for any swing, definitely not. You're staring down Newgate. You're staring down King
True.
You're staring down.
I'm forgetting that he's buffed up to 7k this turn.
Yes, correct.
Yeah,
and Newgate is back at 6. This was the right play.
Yeah.
Jimmy now feels a little bit more comfortable. I think that's 2 life.
He's got 2 life. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I think it's yeah.
So if Chiu ends up playing, let's say, Ace or Zoro, if they are playing Zoro, all 3 attacks need to go through here.
That's true. And I think that Jimmy had, maybe 3? I would say it was fine out.
About 3 or 4 cards, yeah.
4 cards, yeah. And it's tapped out. So you're going to assume, yeah.
I think Jimmy is a little bit worried that Chiu has a rush card in hand.
Which I think I saw an ace in there, to be honest. And even if he does do the ace, right, he can still add... Two things then get -3. He attaches 2 Don to Newgate, and then Newgate swings and he kills.
I mean, you don't even attach the Newgate here.
No, what I'm saying.
Oh, sorry, leader or SR?
SR. Yeah,
No.
No, you wouldn't even. No, okay.
Because if you're Chiu now, you have to go for game. Attaching 2 for Newgate is not popping something on the field is irrelevant right now.
Yeah, okay. I'll see just something as a big beater.
It's already a 10k.
Yeah.
Against a 7k Zoro, you know that it doesn't have enough cards in hand to deal with that.
Yeah.
Right? Unless you got 3 2ks, chances are very unlikely.
Yeah,
So what you would do here is you probably play the... I mean, I almost wouldn't... If he has the 3 cost Zoro, that is the ideal play right here. Look, swinging 10k with Newgate, knowing that it's probably going to go through here. The correct play. Now, Jimmy will probably have 4 cards in hand. Oh, already has 4 cards,
you would try and combo out of the leader attack situation.
But right now you don't know how much the leader is going to go for.
Correct, yes.
So if he if Chiu plays the rush Zoro for 3.
Yeah. Attaches 2 Don to make it 7. Because he has to make it 7, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, swung into Kingdu.
And he plays another.
Wow. Okay, never mind. My whole theory is outside of the realm.
Well, yeah, we think definitely a little bit different. He just plays another 10 drop. Okay, well, 9 drop, sorry. SR.
And then the leader now goes to 8.
Yeah. And he swings 8 against his leader.
Well, now he has to go for lead because he did get rid of the Kingdu, so he's just trying to mitigate the board pressure. Unfortunately, I didn't really see it in hand, but
I don't know.
This is interesting now. This just turned it up.
Oh, because he doesn't take the life now.
He won't take the life.
Oh, wow, that's true.
So now Jimmy will probably take this life. I would imagine 8 into. Actually, it's only 7.
It's only 7. You just need 2k.
Yeah, 2k.
There you go.
Wow, Makona,
Yeah, Makona. Yep. Correct. Yeah, that's wild. Wow. Yeah.
But now you've got a Newgate SR that's swinging at you for 10.
Yeah.
Right? So the Newgate is a free swing.
It's 5 cards in hand, maybe, I think.
Chiu?
Yeah, Chiu, yeah.
Looks like 4.
4 or 5, yeah.
1 Don available. Yeah, 4 cards.
I think one's an ace.
1 Don, 4 cards in hand. You're at 8k. The thing is here, if Chiu survives this turn...
I think he wins. Maybe.
I barely see a way Jimmy gets out of the 4 swings that are coming in. 10k, natural 6k on lead with no Don touched, and a possible 7 with Ace, or a possible 5 with Zoro.
So in that situation, he takes the 2 big swings. Oh well, this is hard. It has tipped it. Definitely. I was honestly thinking that Jimmy was just going to kick it through, but
not looking that way anymore.
Mango, swing for 19, leave 1 up for the event, and bet on life cards. That's my kind of way, bro. That's it.
I mean, Chiu just hits a trigger here for some weird reason.
Jet pistol. He gets a jet pistol.
You know how it is.
Bro.
You know how it is.
Yeah. I mean, what's he going to
the jet pistol doesn't do anything anyway.
Yeah, kills the Robin, yeah.
Oh, Chiu, yeah.
Can Gordon rest them? Yeah, I was gonna say, you can Gordon, to get like 3.
Bring down the white beard to 7.
And I think you're okay.
Use your white beard to swing for 10.
Yeah, because then if Whitebeard if Chiu's Whitebeard is 7, it makes more sense to swing your guys into a 7k than an 8k, right?
Well, I mean, you put 1 under Zoro as a lead, and there you go. Now his Whitebeard is 11. But interestingly enough, he hasn't activated Gordon yet.
Yeah. So maybe he's just going for leader. Because if he doesn't defend this, so he's at 11. Chiu is at 8, so he needs 4K.
Here's the interesting thing here. If Jimmy's swinging 12 for leader, that's 4K above right now.
So that means he's got 1 up, so he can't even guard point. Like, he can guard, he has to guard.
Then Jimmy has 8 Don. Leader is already at 6. If he attaches all of them and goes to 14, it is a possible win here.
With the cards in hand.
And that's why Chiu was looking at it like, hold on a second. If I take this life and it's not a 2K combo, I might just lose it. There you go.
There you go. Yeah,
Sanji.
go to 8.
And the 4K, yeah.
So
Had to.
6, yeah.
Had to.
So now I think you switched up and you go for the 10K card, like you Gordon to neg 3. Because you got 2 cards in hand by the looks of it.
Well, it really depends here, because even if you do Gordon and then swing into the Whitebeard, yeah, you probably save
I think that's probably the way to go.
Yeah, you do save yourself an extra turn here.
Yeah,
but Jimmy's trying to calculate here that maybe there's another way that he can deal with it. Because Chiu is now tapped out.
Yeah, that's true. With 2 cards in hand. So he just needs to push through. So if he gets 2 attacks to 9, then I think that's... Yeah, I think this is a safer play just to go for the Whitebeard.
He's going to try and get rid of it. So now that brings it to 7.
Yeah.
Leader's already at 6, but you still have 8 Don available.
Yeah. So you just attach.
Well, it depends what he's got in hand.
Yeah.
It looks like he's got another King Do, which is a 7K.
For next turn, yeah.
Do you want to expend 5 Don for your next turn?
No, I think... well, it depends, because if he goes into...
Yeah, it is a tough one.
If Chiu doesn't play another Whitebeard next turn, he takes a life. And no matter what happens, if there's no blocker on the board, I think you just go Zoro 10 Don.
This is a little bit... Oh, wow, he gets away with it. This was a little bit risky. So Jimmy went to 7 into Whitebeard 7.
Yeah.
Chiu has 3 cards in hand.
2?
Looks 3 to... 2, yeah. So if one of them was a 1K...
Then that's...
You just save your Whitebeard.
Yeah. But now I think he can safely pay that 5 cost now, right?
Now you play the King Do because you feel comfortable.
Yeah, you feel comfortable, yeah. But that was really... I honestly... Yeah, I don't know what's in his hand, but if it's got a 2K counter or a 1K counter, then like a 1 cost counter, 2K. I don't know. I agree. I would have swung a little bit bigger with Zoro into that Whitebeard.
Now you might not want to go for King Do because you want that extra combo power in your hand.
That's true.
He's got the 10K Edward swinging next turn.
But you've also got 2, right? You've also got 2 life. You need 3.
Yeah, but the leader, the Edward, and then if you play the rush ace.
Yeah, but so then he's still losing 7 Dons to that, right? So that's only...
Sure, but that leaves 3. So 10.
10
leader is 6. So
9.
let's say leader 8, and then also 8 for ace. You've got to commit 2 2Ks for each swing to get out of.
But you have to survive one of them, right?
Correct. You do need to survive one of them.
Yeah, so I think that's a realistical... oh my gosh.
What?
Oh my gosh. He just takes it. Why would you not? I don't know why he just gave him the card. For me... I'm not sure why he gave him the card.
I feel like I'd rather have played King Do in that situation.
Because he gets a card from this now, and I would... Oh, there we go. Yeah, right on.
And this is what I was just saying before. So now you have a 6K or an 8K.
So you combo this one, because
if he gets out of this, he wins.
That's the doable one. That's like...
If Jimmy combos out of this... Oh, well, not... Yeah.
That's the doable one. Yeah.
Oh, he gets out of it.
He's fine, yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
GG's. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so that was the ace there, yeah. And it was 3 aces. 2 aces and I'm not sure what that last card was.
The event.
The event, yeah. Interesting.
Wow.
That was... yeah. Wow.
An interesting one, and obviously at the end of the day, Jimmy still takes that. So nothing against Jimmy, obviously. Yeah. There has been, in the past couple of games, we're seeing a lot more safety rather than the risky.
Yeah, as the day goes on, man, for sure. Like it's...
now they're 7-0. Now Jimmy is 7-0. Went for the easier play of taking the damage from Chiu now, then taking it with the King Do on the next turn. Well, and don't forget, if he played the King Do, he was taking that damage. He expended his whole hand, like I said, to make sure that he gets out of that swing. Depending on what the life was, you don't know.
That's true. But then if he didn't, so let's say that he then gets his his white bid's 8k. He has another card in his hand in that situation, so he would have been a bid on the white if he had have gotten another.
If he gets something from it, you don't know, right? And that's obviously the mathematical game that you've got to play.
Yeah, of course.
With your cards and what you did.
Actually, you know what? I think a little bit like Jimmy when I'm playing those later games. I could play this card this turn, but I do lose 1k at combo power.
Exactly. And then he just thought to himself, if I'm already going to pay 5 for the Kingdu, I might as well put 5 on one of my bodies on the board already, keep the 1k in hand, and still try to take that last point of damage.
Yeah. And I mean, like in that situation, like he's going to be at 0 life the next turn, so he just dumps more to Zoro.
Yeah, well, that's exactly it, right?
Like, he doesn't deal with the Whitebeard. That's not a swing for Whitebeard. Like even 20k swing in Whitebeard, like you can't. It's not achievable, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's how that one plays out. So Jimmy obviously taking that win, going 7-0. That is round 7 completely done in the books. I think we're gonna probably jump to a break now while everyone is kind of finishing up. I think that one took a little bit longer. I think so. I think we're gonna have a bit of a less break
for sure.
Maybe about 10 minutes this time instead of the normal 15 that we're kind of seeing. But then we'll get into round 8 and then the final round, which will be round 9. So we can find out what the top 16 are.
Yeah, about an hour.
And then we'll be jumping into the top cut tomorrow. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you've been here from the start, it's been a great journey. I can't believe we've actually made it this far, but yeah, we'll jump out of here. We'll let you guys kind of get a break, go grab some snacks. We're getting into the last 2 rounds, and we'll find out who's undefeated going into tomorrow. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and hopefully we'll catch you guys in the next round.